Hello guys, Code Purpose here. We are going on with the 14th exercise in this series of tutorial. This exercise name is packaging cupcakes, and the name is interesting. Let's see what it wants from us. It says that the chef has finished baking and frosting his cupcakes, and it's time to package them. The chef has a number of cupcakes, which is represented with an, and it needs to decide how many cupcakes to place in each package. Each package must contain the same number of cupcakes. Chief will choose an integer a between 1 and n inclusive and place exactly a cupcakes into each package. Chief makes as many packages as possible. Chief then gets to eat the remaining cupcakes. Chief enjoys eating cupcakes very much. Help Chief choose the package size A that will let him eat as many cupcakes as possible. So we have T, and which is represent the number of T cases, and in the next T lines we read an integer n, which represents the number of cupcakes that have the chief. For result, for each test case, we need to output the size that will maximize the number of leftover cupcakes. If multiple package size will result to the same number leftover, print the largest such size. So there is an explanation down here. In the first test case, there will be enough leftover cupcakes regardless of the size Chief choose, so he choose the largest possible size. In the second test case, there will be 2 leftover cupcakes. Yet the first one, and there won't be a leftover. Divide by 1, nothing. Okay, he divided. So let's see this. We need to get and divide the number of cupcakes with the number from 1 until we reach to the last number, the number of total cupcakes that have received, and check the remainder. The place where the remainder is the biggest, that's the result. So for number 2, we have 2 dividers, 2 possible dividers, 1 and 2, and for if we divide by 1, the remainder would be 2, the result would be 2, and the remainder 0. If we divide with 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1, remainder is 0, so the chief choose 2. So if in the second test case we have 5 divided by 1 is 5, leftover 0. 5 divided by 2 is 2, leftover 1. 5 divided by 2 is equal to with twice. 5 divided by 3 is 1, leftover 2. 5 divided by 4 is 1, leftover 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1, and leftover 0. We see that 3 has more leftover cupcakes, and that's why the result is 3 while divided. So let's get another test case. For example, for the number 11, if we divide by 1, we have leftover 0. If we divide by 2, we have a leftover of 1. If we divide by 3, let's type here 1 2 3 4 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. If we divide by 3, we will 11 divided by 3 is 3 and the remainder is 2. 11 divided by 4 is 2, the remainder is 3. 11 divided by 5 is 2, the remainder is 1. By 6, the result is 1. The result is 1, the remainder is 5. Divided by 7, the result is again 1, but the remainder is 4. By 8, the remainder is 3, 2, 1, and 0. So if we check carefully, we see that the array of the reminders while dividing the number firstly increases. Okay, it increases until somewhere the middle, and after that it starts to decrease. If we get number 9 for example and check again, by 1 is 0, by 2 is 1, by 3 is 0, by 4 is 1, by 5 is 4. So we have the maximum number, and divided by 6, that's 3, 2, 1, 0. So if you can see, the maximum value is somewhere in the middle, but not at the middle. For example, if we have 6 as test case, we'd have 0, 0, 0. With 4 would be 2. With 1, 0. Something like this. So here we don't have a middle, and the result isn't in the middle. Here we can say that the result is in the middle. So there, if we see the patterns, there's a mathematical formula that will help us to solve this, to get the maximum remainder in one line without making all those 4 cycles, because there will be bigger numbers, and then we can't use, for example, if we have the number 2 billion and something, we can't use 4 cycles to go through all 2 billion possible cases and find the maximum. There is a mathematical formula which, if you can see, is if we divide the numbers, all the numbers, by 2, we'd get, for 2 we'd get 1, for 5 we get 2, for 11 we get 5, for 9 we get 4, for 6 we get 3. And if we add to all those numbers 1, then we get the result that the exercise asks from us: the number of cupcakes for which the chief will have the maximum leftover of cupcakes. For example, in the first test case we had as a result 2, in the second one we have 3, in the third one we have 6. Here we can see the maximum. At the fourth one, at the 9, we have 5. Here is 5. And as for the 6, that's 4. So we just need here first, let's we need T, and T represents the number of test cases, while N represents the number of cupcakes that chief has in disposal to package. So we read T from the console, then we make a for cycle that will iterate T times as many test cases as we have, and it starts from 0 and until it reaches T minus 1. After that, in each cycle at the beginning we read the number of cupcakes, and we just output the result, which is n divided by 2 plus 1, the formula that we got while trying. So n is an integer number, 2 is an integer number. Integer numbers divided by each other give an integer number. So 9 divided by 2 won't be 4.5, it would be 4, plus the 1 it would be 5, the result that we explained it just below. So let's copy this code, go there, go to the submit button and paste it there and check if we did right, if we got the formula right as it needs to be. So we go submit and wait until we get our turn to test the exercise, and we get the return answer from CodeChef compiler. And yeah, we did exactly as the exercise asked from us. We have a correct solution. That's all about this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe by clicking the red button right below the like button, and don't forget to turn on the notification by clicking the notification bell to not miss the upcoming videos. See you soon on Code Purpose.